Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a video. It's finally starting to get warmer out. I live in New York. So I figured I would do a summer day, beach day. It's hot out. You still want to look decent, but you just want to look not tired and a little bit glowy for a day out on the beach or something like that. You don't want a full face of makeup if you're going to be going out. It's really hot and things like that. So that's what I'm going to show you guys today, something that I would do if I'm going to be going to the beach. I'm on vacation, it's hot, you get the picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this stuff. It's called Twilight Fresh Face Glow. I got this in, I think it was in Ipsy or Birchbox, but it kind of looks like a lotion. I'm just going to take this and I'm literally going to put this all over my face. You can use this alone or you can use this as a primer. Something similar may be that MAC Strobe Cream. You could do something like that, and it's just going to give us like a nice little bit of a glow, but nothing crazy. So I'm not going to use any foundation, but for me, obviously if you can't tell, I have dark circles. Now that I rub that on my face, I made my face a little bit red, but my chin usually is uneven coloring to it. And then in this area around my nose and right here, I have redness as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape, but because this is not a full coverage glam look, I'm not gonna put a lot of concealer on. I'm just gonna kind of do 3 dots like that. And then I'm gonna blend that out with my sponge. I just wanna get rid of that darkness under my eye. But I still want it to appear like really natural. And I'm gonna take it and run it on my lid because I have that pigmentation on my eyelid too where it's a little bit darker. So I'm just taking a really light coating of this. Like I said, I've got uneven right there. And in here I get red as well. So I'm gonna put concealer in those areas as well. I'm still going to make sure I bring it down a little bit, just to make sure it is blended out. I still don't want my under eyes to crease, so I am just going to set that with my Maybelline translucent powder. I'm just lightly taking whatever was left on that sponge. I'm just kind of dragging that on those areas. All right, guys. So now what I'm gonna do is, if we are on the beach, we do want to look a little bronzy, right? So I'm actually gonna go into this Carli Bybel palette, and I never use these darker highlights because they're obviously way too dark for my skin tone. But I'm gonna use these to lightly brush on my cheeks and forehead to give me a little bit of a bronze. Now I'm gonna go in with this duo fiber brush because I want something like really light and fluffy because I don't want this like packed on. I'm not trying to contour or anything like that. And I'm gonna mix in between those two colors, get a little bit on my brush. And I'm just gonna take a little bit just to warm up my skin a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit on my forehead. If you guys have any cream bronzers, that probably would have been a good idea too. But this I'm just kind of using to put on, nothing crazy. So now I'm going to use that cheek stain that I had gotten from my Birchbox. I didn't get to try it because I didn't want to put powders over top of it. But now that I'm not trying to put powders over this, I'm going to put a little bit of that to my apples of my cheeks here. And I'm going to blend it out with my finger. So we have a little bit of rosiness. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of a creamish type of highlight. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in Opal. I love this color. I'm just going to take a little bit of this on my finger. Now the good thing about this also, this look, it's super quick. We're using our fingers a lot. We just use the sponge to blend out that concealer. But this is kind of like, I'm quick. We'll obviously use it for that powder highlight bronzing stuff, but this is just super quick. And you can like skip on things. If there's things that you don't think you want, you don't have to use those. But this is literally my no makeup look. I'm not trying really hard. I just want to look a little bit put together. I want to look a little bit glowy on the beach. Nothing crazy. So you can see I'm just adding it and I'm just tapping it out with my finger. Typically don't like cool toned pink, so I'm not going to use this, but a lip stain is perfect if you want to add a little bit of color to your face if you're going to be going on the beach or something like that. That way it'll like kind of dry down or whatever, and then you won't be having sand sticking to your lips, anything like that. So I'm not going to put mascara on, but if you wanted a little bit of an oomph, like if I'm like on vacation, I'm not going to put mascara on. But if you wanted a little bit of an oomph to your eyes, I would go ahead and use a waterproof one if you're going to be at the beach or the pool, but I'm assuming you're going to be going in water and you don't need mascara end up coming down your face. I'm going to finish off with the MAC, the Gold Light. I'm going to give myself a nice spritz of this. I'm gonna let that dry. Now, if I was gonna be at the beach, I would take this and I would probably spray it all on my chest and my shoulders and arms as well, because it'll show, it'll shimmer in the light. So as you can see, it literally looks like I hardly have any makeup on, guys. I literally maybe took a little bit of that bronzing, I put a little bit of highlight right there and a little bit of that cheek stain and just some concealer to cover my dark circles. So like I said, this is my, okay, it's hot out, let me throw a little something on so you're not seeing my dark circles and I look a little presentable. So let me know what you guys think of this video. You can always change things up. For instance, I have this Hourglass foundation. Instead of using those powders, I could have used this because this one I can't contour with, it's too golden, but I could have used that to put on and kind of blended that out as a little bit of a cream bronzing. I could have done that. So yeah, there's like a lot of things you can do. Basically, I cover my dark circles, I add a little bit of glow and a little bit of maybe some bronzing, so a little bit of a shimmer. Especially if you have a tan, I would have gone more heavy with these, but I'm really pale right now. But if you have a tan and you take these two colors and you really swirl those all over your face, you're just gonna look so shimmery in the sun and beautiful. So, but guys, thanks for watching, subscribe to my channel, and I hope you have a great week.